Man, what a game, what a game, what a game. Raptors win game 1 against the Brooklyn Nets behind Fred VanVleet, 30 points, 10 assists, actually 11 assists, which breaks the record for the first ever Raptor. The first ever. First. Because Vince Carter didn't do it, DeRozan didn't do it, Lowry hasn't done it, but Fred VanVleet becomes the first ever Toronto Raptor to score 30 points and record 10 plus assists in a playoff game. First ever. Huge. And he dominated the game. He was unconscious from 3. 8 threes from him. And 11 of 15 shooting. He was on fire. And he was finding people. He was doing it all as the Raptors take game 1. Raptors win this game. And this game was a roller coaster of a ride. Just breaking it down, the Raptors go up by as much as 33 points in the first half, and then in the second half, the Raptors just let the lead slip away, and you've seen a little bit of that happening at the end of the first half. Raptors let that lead dwindle down to 22 points at halftime, and then in third quarter starts, the Brooklyn Nets continue their momentum from the first half, and they just keep on rolling. And you know what? LeVert, Harris, TLC, Timothy, Luandu Cabral, can't say his name properly, him with Jared Allen and Joe Harris, they were fighting hard. The young Brooklyn Nets, they cut the lead from 22 down to 9. It was as high as 33 and it came down to 9 in a matter of 36 minutes. And then all of a sudden the Raptors are like, okay, time to settle down, time to get down to business. Honestly, in my opinion, I wasn't afraid that the Raptors were going to lose this game, but I wanted to set like a precedent that you guys are not in the same level as us. We are aspiring to win a championship. You're just aspiring to go as far as you can. So the Raptors just gave them some hope, which I didn't want them to have, but they crushed it in the fourth quarter. Thanks to Fred VanVleet and Nick Nurse's decision to play Terrence Davis in the fourth quarter. After not playing the first 3 quarters, Terrence Davis was fantastic in the fourth. He scored 11 points in the fourth, hitting big baskets. First off, his 3-pointer with the shot clock running down, huge to give the Raptors a 13-point lead. And then the and one when he went 1-on-2 on the break when Lowry gave him that pitch out, the early outlet pass, and he just went straight at it, attacking the rim. He plays hard and he played hungry today, and that's the Terrence Davis that I loved during the regular season, and then he just brought it back right there in that game. Huge from Terrence Davis. But Fred VanVleet, MVP. Huge production from Serge Ibaka off the bench to counter TLC's Brooklyn Nets, Timothy Luangu, I can't say his name, was Cabral, who had 26 points off their bench, who was lights out from 3, so that counts it out. And the rest of the Raptors starters just dominated the Brooklyn starters. Raptors did a great job of doubling LeVert after you've seen LeVert drop 36 on the Portland Trailblazers. Nick Nurse and the Toronto Raptors are like, that's not happening. They doubled him off every pick and roll. They screwed up in the third quarter when they allowed LeVert to like turn the corner off the doubles, and after that it was over. He was pitching it out. He had a career high 15 assists, but I can live with him passing it out and other people making shots. But you can't let him get it going, and you can't let him turn the corner, because then his playmaking expands and then he can score as well, so it's a dual threat. But his herky-jerky and his hesitation moves is tough to guard, but just need to close it off. Can't let him have an angle towards the rim. Otherwise, the Raptors did a great job of keeping the ball ahead of them for the first, second, and fourth quarter. It's just the third quarter they just let go. They became sloppy, turned the ball over a little more. But in the fourth quarter, Serge Ibaka attacked the glass, and the Brooklyn Nets were trying to go pure small ball against Serge Ibaka, and that didn't work because Ibaka crashed the glass. Because without Jared Allen on the floor, they have to go small ball because there's no DeAndre Jordan because of COVID. So the Raptors took advantage of that. Honestly, the great parts about this game, Raptors had a great start. Raptors shot the ball amazing. 50% from 3, which is just crazy talk. 22 threes. And then Fred VanVleet was a beast tonight. Raptors' ball movement and their playmaking and defense in the first half was fantastic. In the fourth quarter, it was great. Bad third quarter, but I guess we'll have to live with that since we got the W. But the bad parts, not keeping the ball in front of them, turning the ball over, lackadaisical effort, and honestly, just need to play better defense for a longer period of time. 48 minutes is the game, guys. Gotta stay focused and locked in. Shout out to Nick Nurse making the right adjustments and countering Jacques Vaughn's, the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets' tactics. The Brooklyn Nets head coach played most of their starters significant minutes in that third quarter, and that's when they cut it down. But what Nick Nurse did is he staggered the minutes for the starters. He had Lowry rest up early in the third quarter, and then he had Siakam come in at the third quarter and to come out, and then he just mixed them in the fourth quarter along with Terrence Davis, along with Fred VanVleet, Norman Powell, Serge Ibaka, mixed that lineup around. And then once he attacked to the Brooklyn Nets when LeVert or Joe Harris or Jared Allen was sitting down, the Raptors just went to work. And by the time all the Brooklyn starters came back in the fourth quarter, the lead was up to like 15, 17 points. One shout out I gotta say, you guys gotta see the OG Anunoby rebound that he grabbed it among like 4 Brooklyn players. Then he did a spin move, went for a 2-handed slam on TLC's head. It was just crazy because I was like, he dealt with all 5 Brooklyn Nets in the same play. OG Anunoby was huge in this game. He had timely shots and he was great on the boards. But he got to hand it out to Fred VanVleet. He made all the best plays. He made the clutch shots. And his pullback threes, his spot-up threes, his deep threes. And he was giving you all that, plus diming and like giving some great outlet passes. Fred VanVleet was a beast tonight. Unconscious today. He was just on flames. But a great win. That's 1-0, guys, on the journey to get the championship again, to repeat, defend our title. Guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button and let me know what you think of the game today below in the comment section. Until next time, guys. Peace.